Hi, boys and girls. I have a book to read to you called How to Babysit a Grandma. And I thought this would be a great book to read because we are beginning our unit in how to writing. So this book was written by Jean Reagan and illustrated by Lee Wildish. And this book is all about a little girl and her adventures when she goes and visits her grandma. So let's see what they do. How to Babysit a Grandma. Oh, look. And there's a bunch of different pictures of the things that they did when they were together. And oh, that must be their cute little dog right there. And it looks like they dressed up in some bows. Oh, looks like they stayed busy. How to Babysit a Grandma. Oh, and there's the little girl. And those must be her dad and her mom on the way to, where do you think? Her grandmother's house, which is right there. All right. When you babysit a grandma, if you're lucky, it's a sleepover at her house. Do you see her grandma right there in the window? What should you do when you get to her door? Put on a disguise and say, "Guess who?" Knock with a secret knock only she knows. Tap, tap, tappity, tap. If you like cats, meow. If you like dogs, bark. If you like goldfish, When she opens the door, shout, "Grandma, your babysitter is here." Who's really babysitting who? Hug your mom and dad goodbye and say, "Don't be sad, I'll be home soon." How to keep a grandma busy. Go to the park, bake snickerdoodles, have a costume parade, go to the park to feed the ducks, do yoga, look at family pictures, go to the park to swing, play hide and seek, make goofy hats, go to the park to slide, have a dancing puppet show, read stacks of books, go to the park to take photos, do puzzles, play cards. So what do you think they're going to end up doing? Make a prediction. You think they're going to go to the park? As the babysitter, you need to let her choose. Of course, she'll want to go to the park. What to do at the park? Slide down the bumpy slide and the twirly slide. If she's feeling brave, try the tallest slide of all. Push your grandma on the swing, but not too high. Remind her to pump her legs. Feed the ducks. Show her how to help the shy ones get some food. So what is so funny about what's going on right now? Who's acting like the kid and who's acting like the grown-up? It almost seems like the little girl is babysitting the grandma. Don't forget, good babysitters always say 5 more minutes before it's time to go. I love how that how-to author gave us a little don't forget tip. That's something you guys can actually do in your writing too. Don't forget. Back at home, plan some more fun. How to play with a grandma. Grab 2 microphones and sing a duet. You might want to try "You Are My Sunshine" or "Happy Birthday," or make up a new song all together. Line up all her shoes to play shoe shop. Wow, that is a lot of shoes she has. If your grandma likes fancy things, decorate her with lots and lots of ribbons, bows, and stickers. Shout, "Ta-da!" when you hand her a mirror. They look like they're having a fun time. What do you think? I definitely think they are, but how can you tell if they're having a good time? What are they doing? I wonder what they're doing there. They're smiling in every picture and dancing. Oh, looks like they're having a nice time. Even the dog is having a nice time. Soon it's time for dinner. Your grandma may be a yummy cook, but share your tricks to make everything taste even yummier. Add sprinkles to anything, well, almost anything. Arrange the food to make silly faces. Shut your eyes as you take each bite and say, mmm. When it starts to get dark, take your grandma outside to find the first star. Back inside, snuggle up and read some books, turn the pages slowly so she can find everything in the pictures. Ask your grandma for stories about when your mom was little. What was mom's favorite thing to do at the park? Did she ever get in trouble? Was her grandma as fun as you? Teach her how to say, I love you without making a sound. Point to your eye, to your heart, and then to her. Oh, that's so sweet. Now let your grandma choose where she wants to sleep. Places to sleep. In a tent, on the floor, wrapped up in a rug, on the couch, in the little bed. Whose bed do you think that is? Probably, I was thinking maybe the little girl's, but it could also be the dog's bed. But they choose in the big bed. If she asks, should we leave the nightlight on, the hall light on, the door open? Answer, yep, yep, yep. Once you're both tucked in, make shadow puppets. Have your shadow foxes kiss goodnight. Have you ever made shadow puppets before? Those are so fun. If she's missing your mom and dad, tell her they'll be here tomorrow, bright and early. Do you think she needs to remind Graham, or do you think that she's trying to remind herself? Maybe herself a little bit too. She might be trying to make herself feel a little bit better, but I think she's having a really fun time with Grandma. In the morning, when you hear a knock, open the door dressed up as twins. After you're all packed up comes the hardest part, goodbye time. How to say goodbye to a grandma. Let her borrow some sprinkles, some books, some stickers, some ribbons. Say I love you without making a sound. Give her a big hug and ask, when can I babysit you again? The end. Some more snapshots of their day together. Oh, I just love this book, and it has so many awesome things that great how-to books have. It has lots of steps with lots of details. There's some great tips and reminders like their don't forget sentence. So for this activity, it's not just going to be a question like you guys usually have. It's something a little bit different. So I'm actually going to show that to you right now. I'm going to share my screen so you can see too. My favorite thing to do with Grandma. It says highlight your favorite or add your own idea. So these are your choices to highlight. Bake cookies, go to the park, play a board game, read a story together, or you can add your very own right there by coming up with your own idea and writing it on that empty line. Then on the second page, you are going to finish off this sentence. This is my favorite because, and then you're going to write, or you can even use the label tool to say why that's your favorite thing. And then I want you to draw me a picture of you and Grandma doing that thing together. I know that you friends are ready to rock, and this is a great activity that will let you get a connection with this awesome how-to book. All right. Thanks, guys. Ready to rock? Bye.